Stay with me till the end because what I'm about to share will completely challenge your idea of life and death. Why would someone willingly bury themselves alive? Is it suicide? Is it madness? Or is there something so profound about this act that only a yogi can understand? Let's dive into a world where the body is just a costume and burying it alive is not death, it's liberation. Across India, there have been stories, shocking to some, awe inspiring to others, of yogis who dig a pit, sit inside, and get buried. Sometimes for hours, days, even months. When they are brought out, they are still breathing, or sometimes they never return. Why? Because for a yogi, life and death are not opposites, they are 2 points of the same line. They see the body as a garment, something they can wear and discard at will. This is not an act of despair. This is not about ending life. This is about conscious exit. Why would anyone do this? To understand this, we need to know one fundamental thing. For a yogi, the ultimate goal is mukti, liberation, from the cycle of birth and death. And the biggest barrier to that liberation? Attachment to the body. Most people live as if they are the body. They identify with it so strongly that even a small scratch causes panic. But a yogi spends years breaking this bond. When the attachment is gone, burying the body becomes an act of celebration because they know they are not that body. Sadhguru says death is not a tragedy. The tragedy is that you lived without knowing life. For one who has tasted life beyond the physical, leaving the body is not fear, it's freedom. Some yogis choose fire, they walk into it. Some choose water, they merge into rivers. And some choose the earth. They bury themselves because earth represents stability, grounding, and dissolution. This is not random. There is a deep science in yogic tradition called Jiva Samadhi, where a yogi consciously enters a state beyond breath, beyond heartbeat, beyond metabolism. In that state, they can sit underground without harm because the body is no longer consuming oxygen the way yours does. Modern science can measure metabolism dropping but cannot comprehend consciousness choosing to drop it completely. For a yogi, it's like pressing the pause button on the body or even the stop button, but doing it consciously. Imagine sitting in a dark, silent pit with soil pressing around you. For an ordinary mind, it's horror, but for a yogi, it's absolute intimacy with the earth, the very element from which body is made. By merging with the earth element completely, the yogi dissolves the last thread of identity with the body. If they return transformed. If they don't, they are walked out of the cycle of life by choice. To call it death is like calling a butterfly's flight the end of a caterpillar. Yes, the caterpillar is gone, but something greater has begun. For the yogi, burial is not punishment, it's the ultimate act of freedom. Breaking the shell of the body to soar beyond. And this is not morbid. In fact, it's a reminder. If you learn to live consciously, you can also learn to die consciously. What we can take from this? You and I may never bury ourselves alive, nor should we. But the message is powerful. Don't live like a prisoner of your body. Don't die in ignorance and fear. If you can live every moment with awareness, when the time comes, you can live without resistance. That is the real yogic way. So the next time you hear of a yogi who buried himself alive, don't think of death, think of mastery. Stay curious, stay conscious, and if this opened something within you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget, more such insights are coming. Stay with me for the next video.